Hi, it's Beck here today, Design Team Member for the Crafters Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how I've created this layout full of background fun and texture. I started out by creating a base for my layout with some clear gesso, and I just coated the whole 12 by 12 sheet with the clear gesso just to give myself a good base to work with as I start to add in some different products into the background as well. I started off my background by adding some of the irresistibles in pear tart. I did this with the inside of the nozzle, just unscrewing it from the lid. I've now added some texture paste. I've used whipped spackle in this case by Faber-Castell, and I'm just using the Crafters Workshop Vineyard stencil. And now I'm adding a little bit of the peeled paint colour in Distress Re-Incar to that texture paste. I just wanted to achieve a very variegated look into the stenciling, a little bit more like leaves are, just, not 100% one colour. So by doing this, I've achieved that little bit of a different look with the stenciling, just slightly blending it. How cool does that look? Just adding a little bit of water now and following that up with a Distress Re-Incar in milled lavender, and just really creating more interest into the page and a nice contrasting colour. Just drying it off with the heat gun, and as you can see, I'm just sponging away the excess water just very gently. It just helps drying it a whole lot quicker as I'm going along. I've also taken a bit of the Distress Re-Incar and added a little bit down the bottom as well. Here you can see me adding in some Distress Re-Incar into the whipped spackle and just a little bit of extra stenciling with the Coptic Impressions Crafters Workshop template. And now I I'm just accenting the vineyard stenciling that I did earlier with the Faber-Castell Big Brush Pit pens, and this particular colour was green olive, so I just wanted to accent that stenciling a little bit more, make sure it stood out a bit extra. I decided to add a little bit of clear gesso just over the top, just to make sure that colour was sealed in well. Again, just heat gunning it just to make sure it's nice and dry. And now just creating a little bit of a match for my photo. Not after a perfect look with this layout, as you can see, so I just tore a little square and matted that photo. Also adding in some of a rug gripper tape, and you see that actually has like a plastic coating to it, which comes off really easily with a heat gun. You just heat it and it melts and shrivels up and comes off really easily. So just adding that in for some extra texture and a little bit more interest into the background. I wanted to create added texture into the background, so more as a design element now and an embellishment. So I've taken some impasto and just added that to some bubble wrap, just with a palette knife, and allowed that to dry. Once it dries really hard, it does take a day or so, you can then tear up pieces and just use it as a really great embellishing feature to your pages. Creates great texture and a whole lot of fun, and just adheres really easily with some liquid glue, as you can see I've done here. No real science to it, just a little bit of fun texture added into the page. As you can see, I'm just cutting up little pieces and just trying to get that design correct as to how I feel like I'd like it to look. Just getting those little pieces. I think that's what I love about this. You can really just get whatever size that you want, rather than a bought product. I've just added a little bit of flowers off camera as you can see, and I also added some of the milled lavender distress re-inker just to that bubble wrap texture paste element that I created. Um, and I'm now going to take some of the black texture paste and add a little bit of stenciling with the North Star template by the Crafters Workshop. And this particular one, I cut just one of the stars out from the 12 by 12 stencil, just a bit easier for me to get around the layout. And it left plenty of stars left on the full template for me to use as a full sheet anyway. Just adds a really nice finishing element to this page. Well, I hope you've enjoyed what I've created here today, and if you don't want to miss my next video coming out, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by just clicking in the top right hand corner of this video, or on the YouTube page you can hit the subscribe button on there as well. Thanks so much for watching.